Not you like. Not you like. What's another one of your favorite songs on there? Give it to me.
Loaded Gun.
Loaded gun. That ain't no fun. Yeah. Give me your last one.
Okay, hold on. Unfair.
Oh, not unfair. It's in my hair. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into the real shit. It's episode 213 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick in the building.
Yes, sir. I'm Jakari. We are here in the building, man.
It's Thursday. We're here. It's almost the end of the week. I'm tired as fuck, Cari.
Tell me how you feeling, man. What's going on?
It's just been a long ass week. I've been in meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting after parent after parent, and it seems to me this week every parent that wants to meet with me, they keep me past my end time at work at least an hour.
You get paid extra for that or no?
Absolutely. Are you
Okay.
crazy?
Okay, just making sure.
I absolutely get paid extra for that, but
Sure.
I've been dealing with badass kids all week. We've been having some hearings about some girls that are about to get up out of there, get expelled type shit.
Damn.
So yeah, there's been a lot of preparation for the hearings, things like that. And my sleep schedule has been fucked ever since we were snowed in. I spent a week out, so I was doing nothing but relaxing. So I was sleeping in, I was staying up late, to the point where now that I'm almost a week or two back from that, I still have this routine of fall asleep around 6 to 8 p.m.
Right.
Wake up around 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then I'm awake until about 4 or 5 a.m. And then from that point, at 4 or 5 a.m., say 5, I'll get about an hour of rest from 5 to 6, be back up, have to be at work 7:30.
And I know that last time waking up when it's like the 4 or 5, when you finally go back to sleep, that's when you finally like hitting the deep sleep, and then you got to wake up. It'd be the worst.
It hurts.
I already know.
Having to get up, yes.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if you've been up from 11 p.m. to 3 or 4 a.m. and you finally get that 1 hour of sleep in, oh my God, your body thought you were about to get all 8.
Yep.
And this is the thing that I want to bring in, because I have to make sure I set my phone next to one ear and my iPad next to the other ear. Because when you have a sleep schedule like this, if you need to be up and at work at 7:30 in the morning, you have to have your alarms on, because after the 3, 4, 5 a.m. sleep, if you miss that alarm, you're going to wake up, it's 9:30 a.m.
So you got them set on the iPad in your phone.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the thing about it is I have them set about 15 minutes apart on each one, every single device. So my iPad, I have an alarm that goes off at 6 a.m., one that goes off at 6:15, one that goes off at 6:30, one that goes off at 6:45. The same thing for my phone. I have one for 6:30, 6:45, 7, like things like that. The exact same times though, just because I don't know what it is about my body. My body needs to feel like I slept through snoozing. When I hit the button to snooze enough, my body is telling itself, all right, you got a couple more snoozes, then you can get up. You got 2 more snoozes, you can get up. You got 1 more snooze, you can get up. All right, get up. If I set my alarm, if I need to be up at 7:30 and I have to be awake by at least 6:45, something like that, I can't set it for 6:45, because if I hear it once, I'm going to want to snooze it and then snooze it again and again. And then my last snooze, I'll be waking up at the time I need to fucking be there. So I have to have 4 or 5. And I know I'm not the only one that does this. I've talked to people that do this.
Yeah.
I have to have 4, 5, 6, 7 in place. So by the time I get to number 7, it's right around the time I needed to be waking up anyway.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sorry. So that's just a little routine, but I'm tired as fuck. We're headed towards the end of the week. I can't wait. They're trying to get me to do shit over the weekend. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I cannot lie to you.
Yeah, and it's a 3-day weekend coming up, so.
Not for me.
I thought you had Monday off.
I thought I did too.
Wow.
And I came into work on Wednesday and found out the kids are out.
You got to be there the whole day?
That's what I'm about to figure out. The thing about it is my job is strictly in disciplining the kids.
Exactly.
So if there are no kids there to discipline, what the fuck am I there for? And I'm going to state that to the principal.
To the administrator.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, let me go home.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
And I was planning on next week being a short week. We had plans on actually being out of town. We changed those plans up. We had business to take care of. But what I was planning was being out for President's Day on Monday, only doing Tuesday, Wednesday at work, then being out the entire rest of the week, not going back until next Tuesday.
Yep.
So you're going to get to enjoy that.
Yes, sir.
You have President's Day off?
Yep, Monday off, and then
Fucking bullshit, man.
I'm gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, then I'm gonna be off Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Man, life ain't like, it's not lifing with me right now. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not being really fair right now.
It's all good, man. But you gonna have to get your sleep back together. Hopefully, with the days off coming up, that should help. Maybe.
Yeah, I should be able from having Thursday to Tuesday off. Yeah, it's gonna get me right. I'm not even gonna lie.
But I ain't gonna lie, just because, like you said, we had planned to be out of town, we gonna have to use them days to still do some shit while we here.
Fuck you! I do not want to do nothing, man.
But it's cool. Like we ain't gonna have the whole days. Like we gonna be able to rest. I'm resting too for shit show on them days. But it's some shit we got to get done too.
We do have some shit to get done. It's just fuck.
Right, bro. It's like never ending these days, man. It's nonstop, man. I swear, I ain't even gonna lie to you, nigga. Feeling that same, not even pressure, bro. Just like. It's just like, damn, nigga, feel like I don't get to rest, you know? It's always something.
It is literally always something. The days that we don't do the pod, something comes up at work to where I have to stay super duper long, or something happens where I don't get to go home and get a nap, things like that, and my sleep schedule's fucked up. So if I don't get a fucking nap, it's over. Like,
yeah. Recording is the easy part these days, to be honest with you. It'd be everything else that come after once we turn the mics off.
He's lying.
Shit, for me.
No, the thing is, for me, I always find some way to not get any fucking sleep Monday or Tuesday. So I'm tired as fuck by the time Wednesday comes around. And Wednesday is a day that I'm gonna be up from 6 a.m. to probably 2. And I've been up since 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's 22 hours that I'm gonna end up being up today. I'm fucking tired. Not gonna lie, I'm tired.
I feel you, bro.
But I'm here, nevertheless.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll get into my week, man. So I had Monday off, leading off the weekend, like we mentioned on the last pod. So I've only worked Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, I feel like this week been moving fast for me. You know, like I'm looking forward to getting to the weekend, but I feel like it's coming fast. I'm like, damn, this shit almost over. They ain't gonna have Monday off, like I said. But you know, we talked about our weekend the last time, Super Bowl. Of course, we watched the Super Bowl. It was a good ass Super Bowl, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I expected. Patrick Mahomes did what he had to do. You know,
they really shouldn't have won that game, but. Nah. I'm not saying that they didn't deserve to win, but I'm saying that Philly slacked. They could have won that game easy.
Yeah. Philly, I ain't gonna lie, first half they had them.
That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have won the game.
They had them, but they came out. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes came out that second half. You know, they made them halftime adjustments.
Was the offense that good, or was the defense lacking?
I think the offense was really that good. I ain't gonna lie, they was scheming some shit that we had just never seen before. At least me, like there was some offensive touchdowns, some plays. I was just like, damn, Andy Reid is really showing out. But the defense kind of lacked a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie, like the Chiefs came out second half just on their shit. To me,
I don't give a fuck who won. I don't care about the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So, I mean, shout out to Pat Mahomes. Shout out to everybody on the Chiefs that won. We'll see you niggas in August.
Yep. Shout out to them boys, man. But like we said, watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. I had Monday off, so I did some relaxing, man. I had a dentist appointment, bro. Nigga went to the dentist, got my shit clean. Nigga got cavities.
You have cavities?
I had 3 cavities, bro.
It's fucking gross. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I just ain't been to the dentist in a minute, so I had to get my shit filled. One cavity, though, was from like an old one. I just had to get refilled, and I had like 2 new ones. But
yeah, it's been a little bit since I've been to the dentist. I'm not going to embarrass myself and say how long it's been, but I need to.
Right, and that's why I went to,
Need to go get a little cleaning.
Yeah. Had to give him a little cleaning, a little polish, you know what I'm saying? Get my smile right. But yeah, I got it right, man.
Had it been so long, you'd be like embarrassed saying how long
Absolutely.
it was? Okay.
It was like my doctor was like, damn, it's been a while. I was just like, man, I've been had shit going on.
No,
man.
my doctor would be like, is that you?
Right. That's literally, she was like, it's been a minute since I seen you. I was like, yeah, I know, but it's not like I take care of my mouth, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Pause.
right. It's not like I'm a dirty ass nigga. I just ain't been to the dentist in a minute, but we good now, you know what I'm saying? Got my shit together, but after that, man, so because I had to get the feelings, dog, you know, they numb you. Nigga, my mouth was numb for so damn long on Monday. It started to piss me off.
Okay, yeah, so that was a question I was gonna get into. You don't do the laughing gas, you don't do the gas, you just do the Novocaine shot?
Yeah, with feelings, I don't, to me, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I've always just did the numbing, you know.
I've always did the numbing, but you
can get laughing gas for feeling.
Absolutely.
I thought that was just for like when you got to get like wisdom teeth and shit. Like it just don't bother me.
No, as a child, I used to have laughing gas, but the thing about it was there was one particular time, and fuck Monarch Dental for that exact shit, because they still stand today. They gave me too much laughing gas, and it took them like 12 minutes for them to wake me up.
Whoa.
Oh, from that point on, I don't know what my people ended up doing or if there was some sort of situation with them, but it took them like 12 minutes to wake me back up. And from that point on, I never had laughing gas again. I had the Novocaine shot, but they would always, even at my dentist now, they will offer the gas if I would like it. Mm-hmm. But not that I even remember it like that, but I would never take it again now.
That's crazy. I've never even been offered that. That's why I didn't know if it was like something that was only for like wisdom teeth removal.
No, you can have the gas. Anytime that you have to have a needle, they could substitute that for the gas instead.
Okay. Gotcha.
What I don't like about the needle is that nasty ass jelly they put on my fucking mouth before telling me that they're numbing my gum for the needle.
Yeah.
It's not numb. It doesn't numb it, number one. Number two, is everybody's flavor the same? Is it that nasty pineapple shit?
Yeah, it got a nasty taste to it.
Oh my gosh, that nasty jelly ass pineapple that's damn near spicy.
Spicy pineapple.
That's spicy pineapple. That's jerk.
Disgusting.
That's jerk pineapple. If you go to the dentist and you're getting the numbing on your gums right before they give you the Novocaine shot, ask the flavor. I promise the dentist is gonna be like, "Oh, that's spicy pineapple."
Yeah, that's jerk pineapple.
Yeah, that's jerk pineapple.
For sure, man. But nah, they shot me up. But like I said, I've had feelings before, and I know that my mouth is gonna be numb. But like, nigga, I feel like this shit lasted for too long. Like I couldn't eat. You know, they was like, of course, like nigga, I feel like I would bite into my lip or bite into my cheek. You know, so I was like, nigga, I can't eat. I had to get a smoothie.
When you say how long, how long is long?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Well, you bullshit when I ain't ate all day, nigga. I was starving. I got there, look, so I wasn't even supposed to be there that long. My appointment was at 8 o'clock, right?
Well, you found out you had cavities and let them niggas fill it the same day. That's your problem. You should have came back.
Nah, I was just like, let's just get it over with.
Oh, no. I always procrastinate needles.
See? And I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better these days. So, yes, I just went for a cleaning. Once I got the cleaning, they was like, okay, I did the x-rays. You know, they was like, you got a few cavities. I was like, all right, babe. They came back, told me the price. Boom, boom. I was like, man, let's just get this shit done. He was like, you got time? We can get it done now. I had the whole day off, so I was like, let's just knock it out. So I ended up being there for 2 fucking hours.
Wait, did you have where all of your cavities on the same side, or you let this nigga numb both sides of your mouth?
Both sides of my mouth.
You're a fucking idiot. See, they tell you shit like that, like, man, we're working on one side today. We'll come back the next time and do this. You let them numb both sides?
It was, yes, bro, because it was just simple. So
I would have chewed a hole in my mouth. Fuck all that.
Exactly. You see my point now. But so I had on my right side, this is the one, like I said, I had from high school on the bottom right. So they really just refilled that one.
Look at him giving y'all how long it's been since he's been without even saying it.
No. I'm saying like the first feeling that I had, like.
Oh, the feeling was there since high school.
Since high school. So they just like refilled that
one.
I guess if that's what you called it. And then I had another one on the top right, and then I had another one on the bottom left. So they hit both sides of my mouth, man. But it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, come on now. They hit both sides of my mouth.
Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all been getting me for that's 40,000. That's $40,000 car. You can't say no homo.
I ain't got it, cuz I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh my gosh. Not the NBA, the PBA. the MPA. The NPA, the National Podcast Association. Find that nigga 40,000. You can't say no homo in here.
Adam Silver.
Nah, we gotta have a different nigga. It's gotta be like John Gold.
Nah, what's the nigga from Spotify? They got the big ass deal. Joe Rogan.
Holy shit.
Joe Rogan,
the commissioner of the MPA. That's fucking crazy.
Joe Rogan, bro. Please, bro. Don't find me. But yeah, man. So like I said, that was my Monday, bro. It was frustrating because I couldn't really like eat for a long period of time. But once I got back home, I just relaxed. I was chilling, had some work to do on the podcast. And then when I was finally able to eat, nigga, I was really annoyed because my appetite was gone at that point because it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
I got another question.
Holla at me.
Is it just me, or does everybody, after they're feeling, they go in the mirror and smile to see like when they get their smile back?
Oh my God, bro. So as soon as I got to the car, my dumb ass let the little
never do that.
Sun visor down.
Don't do it.
I'm looking at myself, bro. My lip is like sideways. I can't smile. It was funny as hell.
You start to contemplate like, what if this is forever?
Oh man. What if I look like
What if I never get this feeling back? They tell you that shit before, like if there's a nerve, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
This could. Nah, bitch.
That's why they make you sign all that shit beforehand, so you can't hold them liable for things like that. But yeah, of course you have that thought, but I just be looking at God like, God, come on.
You be looking at God what?
I be talking to God.
My bad. Like, have you seen him?
Have you seen him? Nah.
Point him over here.
I be talking to God like, please, God.
Oh yeah.
Not this way. I can't go out like this. And then look, I forgot. So after the dentist, I went to the equipment store because we picked up some new equipment for the podcast, right?
Right, correct.
So nigga, I'm in that hole, and like I'm talking to people. I'm like, hey, I probably look like Boo Boo the Fool, so I'm like, hey, I just left the dentist,
bruh.
So don't make fun of me. I'm trying to talk, bro. My shit is numb. I'm like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I was in that bitch embarrassed, but I was like, hey, I just left the dentist, so my mouth is numb. So if you can't understand me, like, just let me know, and I'll repeat myself. But hey, man, I'm comfortable with myself, nigga. I didn't care.
All right, Cari, we talked your week. We talked my week. I don't think we have any intros that we need to talk about. We got a couple of tracks in the music section. You want to go and get into those?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don Toliver dropped a track featuring Kali Uchis. It's entitled For Me. That's a nice-ass track.
Yeah.
You sent it to the group.
They actually in a relationship. I mean, I don't follow him too much to know
they
like,
are in a
his
relationship.
personal life, so... they're actually a couple, so the song was based on their relationship, kind of like a Valentine's Day thing. They did like a little Instagram video of it. But yeah, this song sounds really good this is his leading single for his next upcoming project.
Is it?
Yeah, he announced this Friday, tomorrow, he's gonna announce, which I think is maybe like the album date. I think the album's gonna be called Love Sick, if I'm not mistaken, but he said there's a big announcement coming on Friday. So I think it's gonna be maybe something with the album, but I expect this to be the leading single. That's what it seems like. But this song is so good, man. Don Toliver is just super talented, of course, but this was a different, it's a love song, so of course it's gonna always sound good. But I couldn't stop playing this when it dropped, bro. I played this shit like 10 times.
He was speaking a lot slower, he was saying a lot slower, and it actually, people like Don Toliver, Kid Cudi, they sound the same even if they change their style. He sounds different on this track. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, you had said he sounded like Mario to you.
Yeah, he sounded like Mario.
Like an old Mario.
This sounded like straight up alternative or alt R&B type music. It didn't sound like the regular rap music that Don Toliver does.
Yeah, correct.
But nothing that he makes is bad music. I feel like Don Toliver is one of those people that's like seasoning. We talk about how Chris Brown is like the seasoning to a good track. If you add Chris Brown, that shit is a hit. If you add Ty Dolla $ign, that shit is a hit. If you add Kid Cudi, the shit is a hit. If you add Don Toliver, he's like the newest person within the last 3 to 4 years that's like that. When you add Don Toliver to the track, it's like fucking seasoning. The shit is a hit.
Yep, absolutely. Another one that I'll add that's newer is Blast. Anytime you add Blast to a song, it's the same.
Blast is one of those artists as well.
They just take the song to a whole nother level, man. But great song once again. Like I said, if you haven't heard it, of course, check it out. Like I mentioned, it's a love song, but this nigga he went off. And then Kali Uchis, her relationship, man, it's pretty cool. She's a nice artist as well. I don't listen to her much, but they sounded well on this song together.
The only reason why I don't listen to her much is because I'm not as into pop as I am into rap. So when I'm going digging through shit to find what I like in pop or in alternative things like that, I'm not automatically going to the biggest in music. Now, if they got tracks out or an album out, like Harry or some shit like that, I'm going to listen to the album. And if it sticks with me, I'll move on. But I'm looking for the hidden gems when I'm looking for alternative or looking for pop music.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for the biggest hits. And Kelly Uchis is in one of those realms where she's like the biggest of the big in that genre. So I don't hear a lot of her music.
Yeah, makes sense.
Who else do we have? Larry June and the Alchemist. They dropped a track called 60 Days.
Yeah, man. So we played this at pre-production. We was kind of making a joke because if you a huge Larry June fan, you know he's made a song before. It's called 30 Day Run.
30 days, 30 days.
30 days. But this one's called 60 Days, but it has that same melody. So instead of saying 30 days, he says
60 days, 60 days.
60 days. But
he's gonna double back soon. 90 days, 90 days,
90 days,
120 days, 120 days.
120 days.
No, it's just crazy because that's how he follows up with the ad lib. 120 days.
Real talk, man. But this is their first single as well because they have a group, collab project that's coming out. So
Alchemist and Larry June do.
Yep.
I was assuming they do because when Alchemist works with someone, it's usually not just one track.
Song, right.
It's a project usually that they're working on.
And he actually rapped on this one. I know he's a producer, but yeah, he had a verse on this one, which was cool as well because, I mean, he can rap, you know what I'm saying? But this is the first song, like we said, for their upcoming project. I don't think they have a name on it yet, but Larry is back, man. Larry, before we talked about years prior, he was a guy who dropped a lot of music, but these days Larry has toned it down. He's only giving us 1, 2, 3 projects a year. He's gotten to the point in his career where he can do that now. He doesn't have to drop 6, 7, 8 projects anymore. So it's good to see Larry focus in and drop the best music that he has all at once instead of just dropping like 10 projects, even though when he was dropping so many projects, I'm not saying the music wasn't good, but when an artist gets to a certain point, then you can hone in on your craft. You can work with the best producers, get the best equipment, and then you can just put out the best music. Larry has gotten to that point, bro, which excites me because anytime he drops, of course, we're going to check it out. But I'm looking forward to this project, man, for sure.
And this isn't a small drop. He might drop as many times in a year as he does, but even if he's dialing it back these days, if he's dropping an Alchemist project, this might be the only project he drops this year.
It's big time.
Alchemist has a critically acclaimed name. He always has. He's respected in the game. He's a big dog as it pertains to producing. But after 2020 and what him and Freddie Gibbs did with Alfredo, he's like the guy in producing now. Everybody wants a piece of Alchemist, or everybody wants a project from Alchemist or an album from Alchemist or something like that at this point.
Right.
So it's only natural that up and coming Larry June, he's the biggest new artist. He's probably top 10 out of the West Coast for sure.
Oh yeah, easy.
I think
he one of the best independent artists as well. We could say that.
Well, I'm not even thinking. I'm thinking like West Coast period. I'm trying to think of new artists. West Side Boogie, if you want to consider him newer, but really to think about it, Blast and Larry June are probably the biggest new artists to come from the West Coast in quite a while.
Yeah, you got to throw Bug in there too, though, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I put him in there at the very beginning, but it's just if you want to consider him a new artist. Is he new?
He's newer than Larry, to me.
Well, to you, because you've been on Larry since his balls came from his stomach.
First off, that's GAY. That's gay.
Oh, God.
But no, because I say that because Boog has only put out like 3 projects. Like Everything's for Sale came out in like 18 or 19. And then you had the album that came out last year. Larry been dropping music like since, 2016, 2015. And maybe Boog has too, but like his projects that he's known for, Everything's for Sale was like 18 or 19, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, West Side Boogie's first album came out in 2014. That's why I was saying like he ain't new. And the same thing with Larry June. Even when he was dropping his first projects, they weren't like that. Or he has so many projects that I can't really tell what was his breakout. Mm-hmm. Do you know?
To me, it was probably the one that came out in 20. Yeah, he got too many, bro. I can't really say. That nigga got so many projects.
I think that's 40 albums.
Yeah, I can't even say like what's
This
a
month.
breakout this month. Nah, a breakout, bro. The breakout for me, at least the first one that I heard was yeah, this nigga got so many. I would say 2018 Very Peaceful probably is like his breakout, but this nigga got so many, bro.
What's his breakout song?
Smoothies.
Smoothies in 1991.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, I was just double checking. Every artist, if they've broke, they broke with a specific song.
Yeah,
and that now that you say that, all I can think about is Instagram posts and seeing fans and crowds recite Smoothies in 1991. We were doing it last week in Hop's crib.
Yeah, Product of the Dope Game 2019. That's the one that put me on.
Is that the name of the
album? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But before that, like I said, it would probably be Very Peaceful. 2018. That's the one he had the Corvette on the cover. I think that's the one got 30-day run on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, looking forward to the project. Like I said, just to second everything that you mentioned. Anytime you get The Alchemist on your project, producing every song on your project, bro, you know it's gonna be heat. So we looking forward to hearing that whenever it does come out.
Yeah. I didn't have it on the list, but another person that I wanted to talk about, Black. He's got an album coming out, and from what I was seeing, he's actually posted a timeline, or not a timeline, an expiration on his website. From what I was seeing, Black's website has a timer set to expire in 6 days and a folder labeled Album 3. So now that you know his new album is coming.
Yeah.
In 6 days, do you get the album or do you just get a single?
I think you get what day is 6 days? Because this was posted on Valentine's Day, right? If I'm not mistaken. So
that was Tuesday.
So yeah, it's probably just a song.
You think so? Wednesday? Those independent artists, they come out on a Wednesday. Is Black independent? I know that LVRN shit is going on, but I don't know if it's with another label.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a good question. I would think it's just a song though, and then I think he would drop like on the normal drop on Friday, Thursday night, whatever.
I guess this is gonna be more of one of the hate podcasts. I'm not a fan of Black like that.
Really?
There are a few singers in this R&B realm that y'all have made really big, and I'm like, them niggas can't sing. Like back in not the 2000s, back in the 1950s or 60s, when the baby boomers and our parents and things like that, when y'all blew James Brown up, why?
Chill out on James Brown.
No. I get the payback and shit like that. You name me one song he actually sang and sang well in.
Yeah, I don't.
James Brown can't fucking sing. So let's go ahead and fast forward it to this. I'm on my soapbox, and I'll forever be on my soapbox about this artist. You might already know where I'm headed. Brent Faiyaz can't fucking sing.
You gonna hurt their feelings.
Oh my gosh, I hate just crushing you guys' motherfucking souls. If you guys go back to maybe all of his albums, the nigga sings in the same key every song. It never leaves that fucking tone. It never leaves that key. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's A, B, C, C minor, C major, G minor, G major. It's the same goddamn one every time. And if he moves from it, he only moves into a different key for about 10% of the rest of the album or the rest of the song.
Yeah.
That nigga sings exactly the same. So let me bring back to nonchalant ass talking through the track ass Black.
Nonchalant ass talking through the track.
He's not even singing on the track.
I would say because
Pretty little this,
Black
to my hands.
Black is more of a he's like a T-Pain, like a rapper turned singer to me. He not really like a singer. Like he really not a singer to me.
Did you just go for that scorching hot take right here on episode 230?
I surely did.
That nigga is not like T-Pain.
I'm saying like not sounding exactly like T-Pain, but you're putting him in a box as a singer. Black just don't sing. He rap as well. So like that's why I'm saying.
Which one does he do good?
Bro, Black is good, fam. You tripping. The Free Black album, East Atlanta Love Letter, like come on, that shit was fire.
East Atlanta Love Letter is okay, and it came out 4 years ago.
This nigga tripping. I'll give you the Brent Faiyaz conversation because I kind of agree with that as well. Like, I'm not huge on Brent. He's talented, but it is what it is. And Wasteland was cool, but I agree. Like, most of the songs, he does have like that same sound, the same key.
Black don't?
Nah, bro, not to me. Black, different to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You need to lie to me. you better be lying to me. That's all the fuck the people need to know. You need to be lying.
So you're not looking forward to that new Black? That's crazy.
No, the thing about it is, y'all ain't gonna like me.
Come on.
I listened to East Atlanta Love Letter. Outside of Pretty Little Fears, I can't name you one song from that album, Corey. I tell you what the cover look like. He making what? Angel Mama pancakes and some shit. He got an empty pot. He's whipping. He's whipping at work, but it just so happens to be the music he's recording in the studio.
You sleep on this album. You named a song on accident, nonchalant. Maybe you was just saying that.
I did not mean to name a track on them. How does it go? Nonchalant.
Nah. It don't go like that. Pretty Little Fears, though, with Cole, of course.
Nonchalant. Nonchalant. What's another one of your favorite songs on there? Give it to me.
Loaded Gun.
Loaded gun. That shit ain't no fun. Yeah. Give me your last one.
Okay, hold on. Unfair.
Unfair. Shit is in my hair. Yeah. The fuck out of here with that nigga.
You brought it up, bro. That shit wasn't even on the list.
And we were talking about how he's like seasoning to something. Yeah. That nigga Blast is next. Oh my God.
No way.
Blast, you got about 6 songs to change that key.
Nah, bro. Chill out on Blast, man.
Okay. Every single song is, girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open. Like, sheesh. Nigga made this bitch bust it open like 45 times.
Sheesh. Chill out on Blast, man.
He's got a new feature with Dirk. Dirk it open. Like, God damn it, Blast. Fuck.
Bro.
Dirk it open.
Crazy Dirk it open. Hell no, man.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
I know, bro. I'm the sick one.
Yeah, man. Dirk it open. That's funny.
I didn't even mean to get into all of this talking about Black, but he's got an album coming out. I guess we're looking forward to it. Kari's looking forward to it.
For sure. I'm gonna play it, of course.
I'm going to play it either way. I played East Atlanta Love. Now, what I would say, what was the track that he was on that Black was on the Run with Young Thug? Amazing.
Yeah. That shit is crazy.
You said no interest. Since you swag now.
Yeah,
it's like a shot.
Climax.
Oh my goodness.
Through the nose of a barrel. Yeah, that shit fire.
Man, free that nigga Thug.
Hey, man.
If it's one thing that needs to get done in 2013, y'all need to send Thugger home.
23.
Shit, he's probably locked up then too. Free that nigga Thug 10 years ago. And free him now. Oh shit. Look at the damage control I tried to do on that error. I'll do anything to not be wrong. I was like, he's probably in jail 2013. Today. This day. You know how them blogs come through?
I mean,
this day, 12 years ago, Meek Mill was released from prison.
Like, we don't give a damn.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, you crazy, man.
All right, man. Are you ready to get into news?
Yeah, let's do it.
Super Bowl Sunday was last week. We potted on Sunday right before the Super Bowl started, but we weren't able to go through everything and recap. We recapped a little bit of the game just during the intro, but we didn't say anything about halftime performance. We didn't speak about Rihanna. This is the time. Let's do it. She had a hell of a performance on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
She was draped in red.
Yep. A lot of Suwu action going on.
Yeah. A lot of whoop action going on type shit.
Put some blue on.
Yeah, for sure. No, you need to change that.
Shit.
Imagine dress coding her. Right. Yeah, I need to change. But Tell me about how you felt about the entire performance, Cari.
Yeah, of course.
This was a football game in the middle of Rihanna's concert.
Absolutely. I can't believe Roger Goodell would even schedule this shit like that.
Well, how the fuck would you have a football game in the middle of a Rihanna concert?
Are you shitting me? Like, the disrespect.
Come on now.
But man, this just showed me, I mean, I didn't need to be reminded. I'm a huge Rihanna fan, but she got deep in her bag and her catalog. A lot of people were shocked to like they forgot. I know it's been 7 fucking years, but like, did we just forget how cold Rihanna was?
Nah,
like
that's Rihanna.
Like, she didn't have all these hits. So she performed all of her songs well. What I will say going in, I know we're going to get to why she probably couldn't have a crazy ass performance. You know, you would have thought that she would have did more dance and things like that. But when you really look at it, of course she was pregnant. But when you really look at it, like, Rihanna's not that type of performer. Like, people were expecting her to be like fucking Beyonce or Sierra. And I'm just like, Rihanna ain't never done that. To me, like, I ain't never seen her just go crazy with the dancing. So a lot of people were like, it was kind of boring, which I can understand. But like, to me, she rocked the stage for just all of the songs that she performed. So I enjoyed it, nigga. She looked beautiful. Of course, like I said, she announced she is pregnant again. That was crazy as shit to see that. I was like, bro, not again. Not again. But how did you feel about it, though? Just off first impression.
Nah, the show was boring, Cari.
Really?
The show was abso-fucking-lutely. The show was boring, and I'm not gonna give the pregnancy pass out because if we knew
it's hating today.
Fuck it. Because if we knew that was the deal, why did we expect that? Or why did we have her do the halftime show? My thing is, whether it's Shakira, whether it's The Weeknd, whether it's Beyonce, whether it's whoever, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, even if you don't have a stage presence in your normal career, you are expected to put a fucking show on for the Super Bowl. Justin Timberlake don't just be going crazy on goddamn stage, but that nigga went stupid for his Super Bowl performance. Everyone does.
So you thought it was boring?
It was boring as fuck. And she just...
Hold on, Jamal.
She just stood there. I understand she was pregnant and you can't do a whole lot of... Or she probably didn't want to or couldn't do a whole lot of activity with her circumstances, which is why I was expecting some motherfucking features. Nobody came out on that stage.
Yeah, nobody, man.
Now,
that's
maybe
one thing I did wish we would have got.
Maybe we were spoiled with last year's performance or things that have transpired since Jay-Z has had a hand in it. Because if you think about it, in years past, I talked about The Weeknd. When Weeknd did his show, he did it by himself.
Yeah, nobody came.
When I talked about Justin Timberlake doing his show for the Super Bowl, when he came, nobody was there. It was just him, unless we're talking about the Janet Jackson
not
shit.
the first time.
Not the first time. I'm talking about
yeah, I know.
Post stardom, after Man on the Moon and shit. Not Man on the Moon.
Jeez.
Man in the Woods. Yeah. After Man in the Woods, shit like that. You're just expected to put on a show, and you can't just stand there. I love Rihanna. I did not like the show.
Yeah, I give you that.
We could have gotten a lot more from the show, and with her circumstances, we could have done a lot more to make sure it was still very entertaining if she couldn't move around much.
Facts. I mean, I can understand your point. I don't think it was boring, but I know why you're saying that, just because from what we've seen in the past. But
I've spoken to multiple people that second my notion, male and female.
That's fine.
She was trash.
Hey, man, that's fine. I don't think it was boring just because, like I said, just the excitement for her coming back, her announcing she was pregnant, and it was just the first time we've seen her on stage in years. So, of course, we would want...
You were excited by that performance? Like as you were watching it, you were like, damn, this shit got me hype right now?
No, nigga, because it's Rihanna. She's not just gonna give me hype, but I was hyped to see Rihanna and hyped to hear the songs that she performed. Yes.
If she did Run This Town and Jay came out, I would have been hyped. If she would have did Take Care and Drake would have came out, I would have been hyped.
Drake is not coming out.
See, no, I'm not saying he's coming out. I'm making examples on how the show that we watched on Sunday was not exciting. There was no point in the show that I was watching. I was like, oh, damn, I want to get up and dance to this.
You be dancing?
Were we not? See, he's talking shit. Was everybody not up dancing in a room full of niggas when The Weeknd did his show?
I was not dancing.
You are fucking lying.
We were not dancing.
He is capping.
Bro, you can ask all of the bros. We were not dancing when the weekend came out. What song were we dancing to?
You might not want to pinpoint a specific dance move. Y'all niggas was up. You're capping right now.
You said we was dancing. We weren't dancing.
Niggas was dancing. I don't know what you were talking
Probably
about.
Tyron.
And you.
What was I dancing, bro?
Cari, I can't pinpoint the song.
Were you dancing?
Nigga, I said everybody was. You tried to make it a joke.
Bro.
Y'all niggas was dancing.
I wasn't dancing. He was on cocaine the whole show. I'm not dancing to the weekend. I've never danced to the weekend.
Okay. You niggas was dancing to the weekend.
For sure, bro. I got you.
Nevertheless, even though these niggas was dancing to the weekend, I just did not. I didn't get a kick out of it. We had to 1 through 10 this. If it wasn't Rihanna being Rihanna, 6. Rihanna's show got a 6 for me. I'm sorry. It lacked luster. I'm sure there's a lot of listeners that are upset with what I'm saying, but I'm sure there's some that sympathize. But I wasn't feeling it.
For sure.
We could have got a lot more out of the show. But like we were saying, Rihanna was sporting her brand new belly, but there were a lot of people talking. I personally, I wasn't 100% sure if she was pregnant yet, just because she just had a child. So right. I was like,
I wasn't sure either.
I'm thinking in my head like, oh, well, maybe she's still carrying some weight from her last pregnancy.
Right.
But then I had to think back on how long ago she had the child. I had to think that I had seen some pictures since she had child, and Rihanna did not look like that in the pictures since she had child. Only about 45 minutes to an hour had gone by since her performance that her rep came out, and they're like, no, yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah, you saw the baby bump after she posted like a picture. I don't think it was her, but somebody posted a picture on Instagram with her like holding her stomach. It was like, all right, it's confirmed at this point.
She's definitely pregnant, which means ASAP Rocky started fucking the day the doctor said they could.
I know. Freaky ass niggas, man.
They went to the doctor. They're like, can we fuck it, please?
What is it, 6? How long you have to wait?
He said that like, I got kids.
I'm just shit. I thought you knew.
I think it's somewhere between maybe like 5 to 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
6 weeks, but I'm not sure. Yeah. But whatever the time frame was, whatever the deadline was, nigga, he was on it. I'm like, God damn, this nigga shooting the club up.
He got some pussy before the date.
Chill out. Hey, you know he a shooter. You know he was allegedly shooting last year.
Yeah,
shooting his niggas.
See, but the thing is,
that nigga be shooting.
She probably has the money that she was like, babe, like, don't even worry about the 5 to 6 weeks. I'm gonna buy a new pussy.
Bro. What is you talking about?
I'm gonna get this artificial snapback. No, like they got the snapback surgery.
Yeah.
And it's not even super cosmetic. Now, you can just get the snapback surgery for cosmetics, but I know a lot of girls, and I'm gonna say it in a comedic fashion. I know a lot of girls that when they give birth, they rip their shithole.
Yes, bro, but like
their butt.
Why would you say that? It's true though.
No, I shouldn't have said
shithole. Like, who are you, dude? I thought I knew you my entire life. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Using words like shithole. Right. Yeah, I know, bro. That's dirty.
That's so dirty, man. That's so like low.
But if they do rip their shithole,
they can get it repaired, right?
What happens is if they rip the shithole, I'm not gonna stop saying it. I was gonna say, if you make me say it again,
that's 3 times.
And if I laugh through it, I'm gonna say, fucking watch, Cari. I still haven't learned how to.
You never gonna learn, bro.
Yeah, I know. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
You agree too?
Hey, what the fuck, man? No, but back to what I was saying. When they rip their shithole,
right there it is. I was waiting. That's 4.
No, Doc will come in and he sews that motherfucker up new.
Yeah. It's like knitting a sweater.
Yeah, you get a new.
A new what? Say it one more time.
I'm not gonna do this misogyny bullshit.
The 5th time is the charm.
You get a new shithole.
Okay. Do you still shit the same?
You said what?
Do you still shit the same?
I think Doc is probably gonna push you to have softer shits For life.
For at least a certain period of time for life.
No, now you're gonna have to have smoothie shits for at least a week or two, and those get green. But after that, you can do Campbell's Chunky.
Okay. Okay.
You do Velveeta.
Yeah.
No more meat.
You gotta go vegan.
Yeah. If you get a new shithole, you're a vegan now. You might as well get a colostomy bag. If you get a new shithole.
That's crazy. This nigga's funny, man.
Why did I keep saying that word? That's crazy.
I don't know.
Some of these things, audience, I do only for the comedic effect.
Yeah, facts. We know.
Some words just, like if I would have said asshole, it wouldn't have been funny. Mm-hmm. I needed to say shithole.
Yeah, you did a great job. Because
now you're getting a new image in your head. Maybe pushing shit out.
Yeah.
That's gross, y'all. Move on. Look at me telling them niggas to move on.
Right. They listening.
We need to move on.
Thanks.
Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they covered the British Vogue magazine.
Yeah.
They showed Baby for the very first time.
Uh-huh.
Does he have a name?
Yes.
I don't know that nigga's name.
You think they just know naming the baby?
Andre 3K and Erykah Badu named the baby 7.
Okay, that's a name though. What?
His name's 7, but is it letters or is it just numbers?
It's letters, bro.
How you spell 7?
What you mean?
How you spell a number?
What is you talking about?
See, look, now I'm fucking the brain. How you spell a number?
Nah, man, chill out. Of course he has a name. They're not gonna announce it yet, but of course, man.
Wait, they haven't announced his... What do you mean? They showed the nigga's face before they said his name?
I mean, I didn't read the article. Maybe they said the name, but...
We hadn't seen a face, but we knew Blue Ivy was Blue Ivy.
No, because, I mean, maybe yes in that case, but you know Travis Scott and Kylie, they did the same shit.
What was that baby's name? Siri?
Stormy? Stormy, right? And then...
Wait. Yeah.
That's the girl, and then the boy, they changed the name. It's like Wolf or some shit, right?
Wait, they changed his name. You're right. They did change his name.
They changed his name.
What's Chloe's kids' names?
I have no idea.
Nobody gives a fuck. The thing about it is,
Chloe got kids.
Yeah, but do you remember on social media they were making fun of her baby because like I can only laugh because I'm black and it's Black History Month. They were laughing because like her baby was darker than the rest of the kids.
Cause she had a baby with Lamar.
Yeah, no, Tristan,
my fault. I'm tripping.
Wrong
nigga.
Yeah. Wrong black man for her.
Yeah, my fault.
Man, she loves.
Man, they all love him. That's why I just got confused. But yeah, Tristan. I think they got a girl, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't really know. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Okay. I can't get into the hate that I. Growing up, you know how I feel about children and babies.
Right.
I'm not gonna get this shit canceled.
Hey,
well, one day we're gonna have to answer to some of this shit that we're saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna die on the talk shit about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky bridge.
For sure. Okay. No worries.
I'll find a different hill to die on.
For sure. One thing though from the article that I did read, like I said, I don't know if they have announced the name of their son. Beautiful little boy though. If you haven't seen the pictures.
What did you say?
Beautiful little boy.
Oh.
What's going on with you, dog? You good?
Nothing.
Anyways, man, Rihanna says that she does want to drop her album this year. This is quote. She says, "I want it to be this year. Like, honestly, it'll be ridiculous if it's not this year. But I just want to have fun. I want to make music and make videos. And I need the right background music with the visuals."
I did see that. She's pretty adamant on an album coming out this year.
Yeah. And now I want to go back to what we had mentioned before the Super Bowl, leading up to the Super Bowl, you know, that report, or you said it was confirmed by her about the announcement of the tours that were going to come after the Super Bowl. But now that she's pregnant, do we still expect that to happen? You know, of course, she says she wants to drop the music, but it's like she's not going to go on tour. She has 2 newborns. Do we still see that tour, that big ass announcement of these 2023 and 2024 dates for a world tour? I don't know.
What I will say is it is February, month 2 out of 12. Rihanna looks like she's already somewhere between 4 to 6 months pregnant. Possibly. I ain't even gonna lie.
Possibly, yeah.
So What I think is, that album drops somewhere between second to third quarter 2023, and she takes off the rest of 2023 and hits the road at the beginning of 2024.
I can see that, but the report was the U.S. dates was 2023, and then the world tour part of it was 2024. So I agree with you. Like, if she takes this whole year off and then does everything 2024, I can see that.
But okay. If nah, she's not going on tour this year.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. There's no way.
Exactly.
She's going to have somewhere between a 0 and 6-month-old child. No.
Yeah.
Now, the album, I am a business nigga when it comes to this rap shit. When you start talking about the new music that you're making, I've said this a million times and I'm going to continue to say it. Her album's done. She's just talking the shit because she's getting you guys back ramped up. That album's done. That's why she's ready to drop the album this year. It's done.
Yeah, for sure. We know that.
But the tour, I don't know about that.
Yeah, ain't no tour, man.
There was one thing I wanted to go back as it pertained to the kids, Cari.
Okay.
Social media is in an uproar.
Why is that?
Because Rihanna made an actual post, or she shared something inside of Vogue. She said, "My son is so fine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care."
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
They've been going up because she called her kid fine.
I don't think she meant it like that, bro. How you think she meant it?
I don't know, because there were some commenters that said, "Who calls a baby fine?" She replied and said, "His mother."
Shit, yeah, I stand with her. She can call her baby whatever she want to call him. No name. 7, 8.
I don't know about anything she wants, but
chill out. Yeah, I don't find no issues with that, dude. I don't think she meant it like how people are trying to take it. Like, she's not calling her toddler fine. Come on, be real.
My thing is, Cari, if she's not saying he's just fine, then what is she saying?
I don't know, man.
If she's not saying, like, my son is just fine, what fine is he?
Hey.
And what age does she have to stop saying that? Because what I will say, Cari, is at an age, she's got to cut that.
Yeah, for sure.
What age is that? Like, maybe 7th grade? Like, when he's out of elementary school, that nigga can't be fine no more.
Yeah, he can't be fine no more. Handsome.
Debonair.
Yeah.
Imagine your mother calling you debonair.
That's nasty. Don't call me that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Right. No issues with that to me, bro. People just looking for something to be mad about. But I'm sick of y'all on social media. I seen so many people talking about my nephew, my baby cousin. Y'all don't know Rihanna or A$AP Rocky.
No, that is Lil Nephew.
Can we stop?
No, that's Neff.
That's
Neff now.
Is you?
Yeah, that's Lil Nephew.
Nah, dog. Y'all got that. I love it for both of them, but we not related to Rihanna or A$AP Rocky, man.
That's my son.
You're a deadbeat.
Holy shit.
You letting A$AP Rocky take care of your son?
I don't want
him. Crazy. I don't want him.
I don't want him.
All right, for sure.
What did Snoop Dogg say about Lil JoJo?
What did he say?
Fuck your punk ass daddy.
Yeah.
He said you made you a little fort.
He kicked over bro's pillows, man.
He kicked over bro's fort and he said, "You not my dad."
Yeah. Didn't he say I hate you?
I hate you too, little nigga.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Finna go in there and rape your mama real quick. That's fucking sick. So you just gonna rape me, Jody? Oh no, it's not Jody. Yeah. You just gonna rape me, Rodney?
In front of my son.
In front of my son? Rodney looked over like, I ain't gonna rape her in front of him.
He was like, you know what, you right.
So
when Jody come pick him up,
did Rodney have a heart?
He did.
Oh, Cari. He didn't have a heart. He's about to rape her.
I'm just playing, bro. You're sick, man. Why do you ask these questions?
I know. And the thing about it is I was about to follow up like I haven't seen the movie. I was like, you think Rodney ever found love? They shot the shit out of Rodney.
He didn't make it. He did not make it, bro.
You sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
Yeah.
No, he didn't make it out. Are we ready to go into the next thing? Because I think that was really just topic one.
Mm-hmm.
Playboi Carti. I don't want to talk about this nigga either, but it seems as though we have to, Corey. Playboi Carti was arrested this week in Georgia after allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend. Alleged reports say this is not the first time that this has happened, though, Corey.
Yeah, and this was allegedly, I just finished off the story. It was said during an argument about a paternity test.
So it seems almost it's like this child's not mine, yada yada yada. Yeah. We're gonna take the test. No, I'm not taking shit, you know.
Choke her out. Nah, it literally seems just like the last situation with his ex or
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea, his baby's mother, you know.
To the point where when it happened, Iggy went to posting. She was like, "Well, I tried to tell you guys, but you know, nobody really fucking listened to the woman that sold 3,000 records first week."
Yeah, there's a lot of backlash regarding that as well because you know she had relations with allegedly. Like I said, I don't care about this. I just be reading shit, but she allegedly had relations with Tory Lanez. So they were just like,
I remember she did have relations with Tory Lanez.
So it was like, how could you speak on this when you was with them? I'm just like,
it was during the midst of the controversy too.
I know. That's why I'd be like, bro,
they was posted up. She was buying that nigga presents and shit for like Christmas and shit.
So they, you know, people try to say because she chose to be with somebody else that she can't speak on the situation. Like, bro, she really went through some shit. You can't tell her what she cannot or cannot say, you know?
Well, even if she didn't go through it, you can't tell her what the fuck she can and can't say, period.
And that's what I be like. I be seeing shit on the internet. I be like, bro, y'all give too much time to this shit anyways. It don't really matter to y'all, you know, but.
Some of those comment sections, I can't even read because all they do is piss me the fuck off.
Exactly. Me too. I just be like, anyways. But Playboi Carti, like we said, it's alleged. We don't have, you know, official reports, but I hope this shit isn't true. Just because, man, you never want to see niggas going through shit like that, putting their hands on women. You know what I'm saying? If it is a situation with a so-called paternity test, you just hope things get worked out.
It's a lot more common than it seems, though. The domestic violence shit.
With rappers or just him?
Just period. I mean, with rappers too.
I agree. And so I don't want to make it seem like I'm defending, bro. You just hear about this shit all the time, and you never know what's true and what's not. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, hey, man, y'all niggas just need to make better decisions to me. But, yeah, I really don't give a fuck about Playboi Carti anymore like I used to, man.
This just kind of steps out of the realm, but it's kind of scary to me when you think about it. When it comes to, like, domestic violence and, like, sexual assault, abuse, rape, things like that. I've heard women say 1,000,000 times that every woman knows another woman that's been raped.
Really?
But there are no men that know a rapist.
There's no men that know a rapist?
No, but they're saying like in the man's opinion, like every woman knows a woman that's been raped before, but we can't think of one of our friends that's a rapist.
Oh, I mean, I don't really know what to say about that.
No, it's kind of wild to think about though.
No, yeah, it is.
Because some of y'all niggas is out here doing that shit.
Absolutely.
No, but that's the type of thing that they're trying to say. Like, we
know, but we don't.
It's not that we're hiding for our friends, but it's like every woman knows somebody that is, but where are all these niggas that are doing it? Because we don't know them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can agree with women on that, bro.
Oh, I can definitely agree with women on that.
I know these niggas are trash and whack.
And these niggas are not probably. Them niggas is out here raping.
100%. Like, niggas are whack. I say it all the time, bro. Like, men are trash.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
Like, for real, I'm not even joking when I
sucks.
say that. Like, niggas are horrible. I've seen it, like, firsthand, you know, in certain situations. I'm just like, nigga, what the hell is wrong with y'all?
And I'm not even trying to take it just off of men, but when you take any advantage somebody has, some one person is going to abuse it.
Absolutely.
And men happen to have the physical attribute over women in most cases. So there's gonna be niggas that abuse that. There's gonna be niggas that abuse it,
and it's happening every day. So yeah, I can agree with that statement. Like I said, I mean, luckily, like I don't have situations where I could point to like personally, but like I said, I've seen like when you out at parties, you out in public, you see how niggas act. I'm just like, oh yeah, these niggas are tripping. You've seen stories on the internet. We watch videos.
It's corny.
Pro players, you know, public figures, putting their hands on women, just doing crazy shit, man. So I can say that's probably true, that statement. I've never heard that myself, but yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah, oh, well, I've heard it about that, and I also heard the shit like every woman knows a woman that's been beat by a man, but no man knows a domestic abuser. Now, that was not true. And I will get on niggas. I know niggas that
Yeah, me.
they get down like that.
Yeah.
Now, not like friends of mine. To be completely honest, yeah, I can't think of an actual friend of mine that I know that puts their hand on women.
No, sir, they wouldn't be my friends, man.
Yeah, no.
I don't play that shit.
I really don't even like having friends these days that don't take care of their kids.
Oh yeah,
Like there's a lot of shit nowadays that we're not gonna do. There's too many of my homeboys, including myself, that grew up lacking a father in life. I'm not about to see y'all niggas out there doing that shit, and I'm just gonna keep hanging and kicking and smoking and drinking with you and playing the game and going out to eat and doing. Take care of your goddamn kid.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get on your ass, and we just not gonna be friends.
Yeah,
Straight up, like
Yeah, straight up.
I don't even want to be around you. Real talk. But yeah, man, that was a good conversation though. I
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Pharrell Williams. He is the new men's creative director at Louis Vuitton. Of course, we had the passing of Virgil Abloh, so there was a spot that needed filling. Of course, you will never be able to fully fill the shoes of Virgil, but this is a business. It runs. The show goes on, and somebody had to take that spot.
Yep.
Kanye had been released from all of his deals, but all of the anti-Semitic things started to happen, and it looked like there was no way in hell Kanye West was going to pick up the role as men's creative director over at Louis Vuitton.
Yep.
But it had to fall into someone's hands that could pick the ball up and do what needed to be done with it. So they gave that to Pharrell Williams.
And I don't think they could have had a better pick.
Hell no, absolutely not. From the things that he's done from the beginning of the game, artistically, Bape, his own nerd shit, and just seeing Pharrell in the last 15 to 20 years, he's the epitome of fashion. He's the epitome of like abstract style. So picking up where Virgil left off, unless you're going with someone like, I know niggas don't know Phoebe Follow the way I'm talking about it, but like that, or Kanye or Pharrell or something, like somebody had to pick up in that type of style.
Facts. Somebody that's like already in that lane. I know what you mean. And it, like I said, it just couldn't be anybody, you know, a perfect person, bro. He just fits the mold. He already signed his contract and shit. This was on Wednesday or Tuesday. He's already met up with Louis Vuitton, put his name on the dotted line, man. So it's official. They say he's going to announce his first collection. It'll be revealed next June during the men's fashion week in Paris. So looking forward to that, man. I'm excited, you know. Obviously, this guy has style. This nigga is fashion. You know what I mean? So, but when you give him Louis Vuitton, Pharrell's about to take this shit to a whole nother level, bro. He's about to set fashion trends ahead for the next years, like the people you talked about, Kanye, Virgil.
Do you think Pharrell has what it takes to influence an entire generation?
Man, absolutely, I do.
Okay,
I really do. Like he just has that style to me, man. Like I said, I just don't think who else could they have chosen for this. I don't see anybody else now.
But I don't think, even in saying that, for Pharrell, I don't think it's going to be easy.
Why? Big shoes to fill, or you just saying for
big shoes to fill? You're stepping into the tip top of a brand new game. I mean, he's not brand new to the fashion game, but stepping into LV is different. Niggas didn't expect Virgil to pick up LV and do what he did with it.
Yeah.
And when you talk about influencing an entire generation and have them wearing clothes like Off-White, or having the entire world in your style of clothes like Yeezy, and even if you're not wearing Yeezy, you're mimicking what Yeezy's wearing in some different other, you're just in the Illuminati all black type shit. Like when you're doing shit like that, I think it's gonna take some time for him to, or for people to take to it the way you've seen it with Virgil and Kanye, because they've been, when you saw them start to take over, Kanye had already been in the fashion realm almost 10 years. That shit, when he got into fashion in 2011, 12, things like that, it wasn't until 2020 and 21 where you finally got to see the entire Yeezy thing get to take over everyone. I can't tell you how long Virgil had been in the game, but it took until 14, 15, 16 for you to see that Off-White X on everybody's shit. And then he got picked up by Louis Vuitton.
You don't see Pharrell doing that?
Yes, but I don't see him doing it in the next 2 to 3 years. I think if this is something Pharrell is really going to be diligent with, maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, yes, he can change the style of clothing, but we're still in Kanye's time of style of clothing. Whether we like it or not, you're still in the big ass dad shoe. You're still in boots. Even with the mischief shit, you're still coming off of the Balenciaga Croc. You still got the all black. Niggas are still dressing in the baggy shits. You got to have your own type of shit if you're going to change it. And
do you see the way Pharrell dresses these days?
From time to time.
He got his own style. That's why I'm saying I don't think it'd be. I get you. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm not disagreeing with you. I just feel like Pharrell already got his own style. He's proven that he can do things.
He's got his own style.
So that's why I'm saying it'll be easy for me. It may take him a little longer, maybe another year or so compared to Virgil or Ye, but I don't think he's gonna have an issue. I think he's gonna just pick right up where this shit left off.
For me, I just think about it like some shit. Kanye has been, of course, he always dresses well, but niggas have wanted to be in whatever Kanye had on for years. When niggas saw Virgil, they wanted to be in whatever he had for years, to the point where they just started selling shit. He dresses nice, but like I've never sat and been like, oh, I want to be what he's in. Like Fabulous dresses nice and he's got style, but like I'm not. If he picked up like the head of Nike or Reebok, I'm not thinking Fabulous just influences the game. Well, I'll tell you.
What's to say? You sure? I know.
Maybe hip hop fashion.
You're right.
But
I know what you're trying to get at, bro.
I don't know. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna need to see it for myself to know whether or not Pharrell can take the entire fashion game.
Mm-hmm. And maybe he doesn't take it over all the way like Ye or Virgil or anybody else took it over, but he's still gonna have that influence.
Well, the thing
you don't
is,
have to take it over. I know, like maybe we're comparing him to things that we shouldn't compare him to.
He doesn't have to take it over because he's already stepping into the number one brand in luxury fashion or in designer fashion. So yeah, you're right. It's not like he has to come out with
He doesn't have to be Virgil.
He doesn't have to come out with the Pharrell LV.
Right.
He just has to make good design for LV.
Just add to it, right? Add to something that's already successful. Maybe that's what I should have led with at the beginning. That's how I kind of see it. Like he already has his type of style, and he's just gonna add. So they're just gonna put an LV on Pharrell. Everything that he already does right now.
That's a lot better.
You know,
I'm thinking in my head, Pharrell single-handedly changing the fashion game with his own brand.
Maybe not.
Probably not. Well, but just because I'm thinking in my head, he would have had to got that train started earlier in his career. Just like Kanye, he was 30 or 34 or some shit like that, or 35 when he started that. Yeah, but he's gonna put in work over there at LV.
For sure. I'm excited for him. This nigga doesn't age, by the way. This nigga looks like he's still like fucking back in the early 2000s, bro.
Yeah, and
he's like an alien.
The nigga, what I would say is he's finally started to age just a little bit. Just right? a little bit,
bro. But he still look exactly how he looked when he was fucking with Snoop Dogg and like you said with Nerd back in the day, bro. So
and if the nigga wore a pair of sunglasses, you wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
He would look just like the same Pharrell from 2001.
Yeah.
That nigga was 19 for 30 years.
He's the alien, bro.
Like, how the fuck you turn 20 after 32 years?
Right. What do they say? 21 again? Is that what it is? People turn 20, 30 again. I forget. Ain't it a movie like
13 going on 30 or some shit like that?
Some shit like that, bro. I don't know.
Oh, 17 again? 17 the shit with Zac Efron? Yeah. No. That's Pharrell.
Yeah.
That's Pharrell. Where we at with it next, Corey? Oh, shit.
Man.
All right. So, like I told you, it is Black History Month. Don't piss these niggas off during Black History Month because we're going to go crazy. 200 students walked out of a class in Alabama high school. I will say the state again. 200 kids walked out of class in an Alabama high school after they were told a student-led Black History Month program could not reference slavery or the civil rights movement because, quote unquote, one of our administrators felt uncomfortable.
Shout out to them 200 students, man, out of Alabama for leading that, what do they call that, a walkout?
Yeah, it was a walkout.
A walkout. These niggas is DJ Unk.
They got the fuck out.
Right.
These niggas that didn't even fuck with black people. They were looking for the day off of school. Yo, nigga, I stand with you niggas, BLM hashtag.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of them, bro, but
Absolutely.
let's have the conversation about how it's like it's Black History Month and it's like they still are trying to erase history. You know, certain school districts in Texas for sure, but all across the country, bro, they don't even teach Black history. They like try to get that shit out of the curriculum.
I was gonna say there are certain states that have they've made efforts, and some of them have already passed legislation to have words like slavery and civil rights movement removed from the curriculum.
Why? Like, what the fuck?
They just want to be able to erase niggas' trauma. So when generation after generation after generation goes by, they're gonna try to start telling our great grandkids that slavery was fake, or that it was a lie, or that it was a myth.
Yeah, that it didn't happen.
And if they don't say that it was, yeah, like you said, didn't happen. If they don't say it was a lie or a myth, they're gonna try to just completely erase it from history. So when our generation dies and our children's generation dies, and all we have left is the grandparents and the grandchildren and grandchildren and grandchildren, they don't even fucking know. The same way last pod, I was talking, was it on pod that I was saying how niggas won't remember Michael Jackson? Yeah, like the same thing. Niggas won't remember a nigga that was born in the 1950s.
Yeah.
So your grandkids definitely, if it's not taught, won't remember some motherfuckers from the 1800s or the 17. It's just not. It's not happening. And that's what they're trying to do.
Absolutely. And like I said, you have certain areas where that shit is actually being done. So once again, man, I'm proud of them kids, bro. Stand up for something.
Yeah,
or believe. What is it?
Stand for something or fall for anything.
Fall for anything, man.
Dash Tupac's dad.
You feel me? Tupac's dad.
Don't you remember Tupac's dad said that shit at the beginning of All Eyes on Me? He got his shit blasted right after that. Fuck out of here, man. Or either that or arrested or some shit like that.
Yeah, man, for real. But fuck, bro. That's really all I gotta say. It's just unfortunate. I'm glad I'm not in school these days, man. There's just a lot of shit, like elementary school, high school, just a lot of shit that's just so different, and I just don't want to be a part of it. A lot of kids can't stand up for themselves these days because they don't even know how. It's not being taught. It's not even being taught at home. We losing recipes, man. I keep saying that shit, but it's like it's real life out here. Like things are not the same.
The biggest fucking thing for me in this situation is they said that they weren't able to move forward with it because one of their administrators felt uncomfortable.
The fuck did you feel uncomfortable about?
Nigga, we got lashes for hundreds of years.
400 years. Man.
Niggas laid down uncomfortable. Niggas got fucked by the master and had a baby they didn't want to have.
Yep.
Rape. Niggas was in fields. Niggas was slaving for white men and having to eat the gristle off the fucking plate. Uncomfortable.
I got more right here. It says students claim that the school administration told them their student-run Black History Month program could not reference anything happened before the 1970s, including slavery, the Black Panthers, or the Civil Rights Movement. Everything you just said.
Anything before the 1970s, that's bullshit. Because anybody that knows history knows the 1970s began the war on drugs and the attack on niggas.
Right.
That's bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, that's some Alabama ass shit. But the thing about it is it really? Because when you start to think about it, you hear stories like this in California, you hear of them in Portland, you hear them in Washington State.
Texas, goddamn.
Texas, I mean, I can expect it from Texas. But we talking about states that weren't Confederate or Union states.
Right, these niggas was in the middle.
Nah, but Alabama, this is Alabama shit.
Yeah. The name of the school district or the county is Tuscaloosa County.
Oh, okay.
This is like, they right in the mud of it. Right in the thick of it.
Literally, they're in the mud of it.
Right in the thick of it. But yeah, man, we can move on from that. It's just a weird situation there.
Yeah, a pretty nasty situation.
Yeah.
we got a couple more things that we wanted to talk about before we just go get on out of here. I got a news report, Cari, and I sent it to you and Hop. Mm-hmm. It said that a confidential informant in Nevada can make up to $85,000 a year with a monthly pay of roughly $7,000 a month. And like I said, that is a confidential informant, basically someone that gathers details on criminals or gathers criminal information to be able to turn into law enforcement in exchange for payment. Some in the streets would call that a goddamn rat.
So let me ask you, are you gonna
holy shit
tell truth to keep your job?
No, Cari, I would never take this job, but what I want to let you know is snitching has never looked so fucking enticing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. 85,000.
Are you snitching for the 85 bands?
Man, give me that. Give me that. That's almost 100K.
You snitching for the 85 bands, Cari?
Confidential informant. You never even have to know my name or see my face.
You would feel good doing that? Would you consider it rewarding work?
I wouldn't consider it rewarding work, but I would consider those paychecks to be very rewarding.
You seen what I did to Roch. You seen what I... 40 years. 40 years, bitch.
Nah, I'm just talking, bro. I don't want to get involved in anything like that. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder, things like that. But it's very enticing. I will say that, bro. $85,000 just to tell on people, just to sit around and snitch.
Oh my God,
that's an easy job.
No, like it was so much so that I almost started typing inside of Google snitch jobs in I was like, you know what? I'll just
in Texas, goddamn.
I'll just grind this shit out as a podcaster. We won't really have to worry about that 85,000. We'll make it back.
Yeah, man. Some other states listed on here because this was Nevada, like you said. They topped off at 85,000. Connecticut 84,000. Minnesota 84,000. Washington State 83,000.
See, I don't know them niggas over in them states. I might go up there and get to telling.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go over to Washington and get to telling and shit.
Washington State. I might go.
Street niggas, I'm joking. Gosh, street niggas. Dang.
Meet me in Connecticut though.
Oh, them street niggas, ain't. You think Connecticut ain't got street niggas?
No, for sure. They had Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez was in that city with a beard. And I ain't talking about no goddamn chin hair either. That boy had a mustache or was it really a beard?
I don't know, man.
The beard was supposed to be like the same way you look like a child, unless you have a beard that covers you up to make you look like an adult.
Yeah.
They said Aaron Hernandez was homosexual. So he used his girlfriend as a beard.
Right.
To disguise him from being gay because he really had,
relations.
He was tricking on them niggas.
With men.
Yeah, he was tricking on them niggas.
Allegedly.
He was tricking on that butt.
Yeah.
All right. I do this shit to myself.
Yeah, you crazy, man. But nah, man, I don't want no confidential informant ass job, man.
7 bands a month though. Like, can I give the tips from another state? Like, can I live here and be the informant in Connecticut
anonymously?
Yeah, like I'll make as many trips up there that I need to. Like if I need to spy on niggas, I'll fly up there. You paying a nigga $7,000 a month? I can get up there and back.
Oh yeah, I can catch a couple flights.
Oh my God, I fly first class at $7 a month.
That ain't shit.
You paying a nigga $4,500 a month? That was That was the worst.
Like what did you just say? It was
No. I meant like in a certain period of like days and weeks and shit. Like he fuck around and get like
you cut it in half, bro. What's good?
I meant 3.5. Like every 2 weeks type
every
shit.
15 days.
Yeah, like every bi-weekly, bi-coastal. Bisexual.
Come on, dude.
Bilingual. I'm embarrassed on that last part. Bro. I'm done doing math equations on this fucking podcast. Yeah. It is over.
I don't even know why you still try at this point. You know?
Excuse me, nigga?
You didn't show your ass too many times.
Cari,
what's up?
You know what you just did right now?
What I do?
And no homo, pause. You did what women do Oh, right. Imagine being.
This nigga's calling me a bitch.
No. In the instance when women are like, "Am I fat?"
Oh,
Nigga, you just crushed it.
my
Like,
fault. In front of the audience too. I shouldn't.
and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do math because I know I can't do math. You're like, nah, nigga, you don't. That shit sucked. That's like if she was like, I'm not gonna wear this dress anymore because it makes me look fat. And you're like, yeah, bitch, never wear it again.
What was I supposed to say? I was supposed to offer you some tutoring.
You weren't supposed to say anything. Offer me some tutoring.
I was going to say you grown out at this point.
Fuck you, man.
You ain't that bad, cuz it's just.
No, it's back.
On the spot is what gets you.
No, Cari's back.
I'm trying to cover up for you.
I was at school earlier. Like, was this today or was this yesterday? No.
It got worse.
Dude, I couldn't help them 6th graders.
Come on, bro.
Cari, they were showing me shit. I'm like, God damn, where do you put the Y?
Oh yeah, when they what was that, geometry? When the letters came in?
No, that's algebra.
Algebra, okay.
But the thing about it is, I'm usually good with that. I order operations, PEMDAS, that whole thing.
Right.
I could take care of that. They started putting the X and the Y on the goddamn decimals and fractions. If you throw a fraction in there, you might as well put a bullet in my head. I might as well do it.
Shit.
It's not happening.
Damn, Kurt Cobain.
This
nigga's crazy.
Didn't he shoot himself with like a shotgun?
Yep, to the dome.
That's fire. Like, you know.
It's not.
Nigga said, it's not.
I ain't even gonna let you get your joke off on that one, cuz it's not fire.
I'm just thinking about, like, imagine like slingshot and ketchup.
Okay.
That's all you saw when he pressed the button. Not pull the trigger when he pressed the button.
Press the button. Just guts everywhere. Just brains.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about like an example of what it could have looked like. Imagine taking a sledgehammer to like a whole tomato
Or watermelon.
Yes, but if the watermelon was bloody. Yeah, no, it's got to be real blood.
Yeah, for sure.
We've only got one thing left, and a lot of this shit's getting fucking scary, Cari.
Talk to me.
I got a report that said American F-16 jets intercept 4 Russian warplanes near Alaska. This is coming off of the heels of all last week we've been shooting down what they're trying to call UFOs, so you niggas will think they're aliens. They're fucking balloons from other countries that have been surveillancing us. I'll go into depth because the balloons last week, I believe, were from China. However, this is Russian. It says 2 American F-16 warplanes intercepted 4 Russian aircraft near Alaska, the joint U.S.-Canadian-North American Aerospace Defense Command said on Tuesday. The routine intercept of the Russian planes, which included the blah, 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 occurred on Monday. Russian aircraft remained in international airspace and did not enter American or Canadian sovereign airspace, it said. And they said it occurs regularly and it is not seen as a threat, nor is the activity seen as provocative. I don't believe that shit because just a couple of weeks ago, they told us those balloons weren't a threat. Mm-hmm. But y'all shot it the fuck down. If it wasn't a threat, why are we shooting it the fuck down?
Had a whole press conference, news conference about it as well. I don't believe anything that our government says, bro.
It wasn't a threat, but you couldn't shoot it over the land. You had to wait for it to get to the Pacific or the Atlantic.
Right.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit either.
Bro, they be lying. I mean, I don't, just politicians, period, bro. Like, it's just a dirty game. Like, that's why I don't follow it too much. But I can never be a politician. I can never, like, support, like, fully 100% politicians because at the root of it, bro, you have to lie to get power. To be in position, you have to lie and spread false information. So it's like, how could I ever even trust you?
And even if you're being the good guy, you still have to lie to protect the sanity of the American people, because there could be something that's going on that's completely over our heads, something that if we found out about, that niggas would go to putting bullets in their head.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Cobain.
But you have to continuously lie, even if you do not want to, because there are people that are going to be out there afraid if you tell them the truth. Yeah, it's a liar's job. And I don't believe shit that they say. I mean, when I say I don't believe shit they say, I don't believe anything.
Hopefully y'all don't either, man.
It's so much so that when they say something, I start to think the opposite immediately, and you have to prove me wrong that it's not the opposite. If they came out and said the sky is not blue, you would have to prove it to me that the sky is not. I mean, that I would have to prove it to you that the sky is blue.
Right.
Somebody has to show me that it's not.
Facts. I'm the same way.
Because I'm gonna think the opposite.
The movie on Netflix, man, Don't Look Up.
Oh yeah,
that's essentially what it is.
It is that.
That's me. For real. Niggas tell you not to look up because it's a fucking asteroid. What was it that was coming down?
It was like the world's most dangerous asteroid, something like that. It was gonna end the entire world the moment it hit.
Right, but that's what a politician or a president or whoever will say. They'll tell you don't look up, but
just so you won't see it.
Literally, if you just look up, you will see it's a fucking asteroid coming about to destroy the world.
And they went nuts when they looked up.
Yeah, man.
Imagine like not looking up because the politicians told you not to.
Niggas crazy.
Fuck, I'm looking up, stupid.
Right?
You your fucking mind.
That shit funny, man. But back to the jets, though. Back to the balloons, man. Once again, just like we said before, I don't want to beat a dead horse, and I don't want to push anything on anybody. I still want y'all to think for yourselves, but this is just how we move. I don't watch the news. I don't believe a lot of shit that's said on the news, on the media. I like to do my own research. You like to do your own research. We read shit on our own, and that's why we can talk about it. And I just advise y'all to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe everything you see on the internet, on TV, man, because a lot of that shit is false. Read deep into articles. You know, find some people who are known to tell you some truth. Everybody's not gonna say the whole truth all the time. But just read and do some research on your own, man. You can't believe what's being said on TV.
I was going to say reading is your best source. And the only thing that I will say I watch news-wise will be like the ABC World News, because they briefly cover world events that are going on. I'm not spending my time watching the local news for you niggas to give your opinion on shit that's happening. If you're not going to report, just report. I don't want to see it. But like Cari said, the bulk of the news that I read, 90%, or that I get or intake, 90% of that is on paper or on my news app on my iPad.
Yep.
I don't fucking watch that shit. Number one, it's morbid. They have propaganda that to fucking ruin you. The news is just a big ball of sad. And it's taken a lot better if you read it. And you take a lot more in if you read it.
Absolutely. Just because you retain it more, like you said. And with me, man, the news, bro, it's so negative. You know me, I don't like a lot of negativity in my life, period, bro. So like when you turn on the news, all you gonna hear is negative shit. And that's whatever you give to yourself, bro, whatever you feed in, that's gonna be your output or your outcome, man. So like that's why I don't like to ingest that shit, because then it'll start affecting my whole life. Then you don't want to go outside because, oh, I just heard about killings and murders and all. Like
that's the reason why I only watch the world news. Literally,
bro, like I don't want to hear that shit, man.
When you watch local news, you got to hear about the fire that burned down the kids down the street.
Yeah.
You got to hear about the funeral home that was 4 or 5 miles up the road that they're just housing dead bodies. They're not cremating them. They're not burying them. They're just keeping them. You have to hear about the kid from your school that was shot. You have to hear about all this other bullshit and it's not bullshit. I'm sorry. I hate to put it like that. But when I just want to know what's going on around the world enough to be privy, that's why I'll just turn on the ABC World News, or I'll just open the app, because I'm going to get what I need to know what's going on in the world around me. I don't need to know what's going on up the street or in the community shit. Like, no, it's too much.
And then you could just turn it off.
Yeah. Or if you're reading it, like you said, you just
close the book.
Close the book.
Yeah.
You can just click the screen off.
Exit out the website.
Leave the app.
Simple as that.
Yeah. You don't have to see it.
Turn that shit off.
You don't have to wait for them to finish talking.
Yeah, man. Try that though.
Read.
For real.
Read. Reading is fundamental. They tell us that from the time that we were kids, and niggas still don't fucking read. Yeah. Sorry we had to educate before we got out of here.
Need it.
But I think that was our last topic, unless you had something you wanted to get into before we left.
That's it, man.
All right, let's get into the songs of the week. That was episode 213 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick.
I'm Jakari.
All right, man, let's get out of here.